Germany, Germany, Germany. What's happening, y'all? Rico from Pico. What up, homie? OG Goat. J Bone. What's happening, man? I'm a little late today, man. I've been doing a lot of homework. What's up, channel? Doing a lot of homework, man. Doing a lot of studying. So I'm a little late today. But it's alright. I know the maniacs was waiting. What up, lady little country? What's going on with you? How you doing? Hope you feeling well. Hope all is well. I want to welcome everybody to another episode of CareMac Live Videos. Just got a text from Cutes. So I gotta holler at Cutes later. Uh, man, it's a lot going on in this world, man. A lot of hate going on. Lots and lots of hate. But I got my positive energy with my blue tiger eye and shit from the Hiram Clark family. So, I'm up in here feeling good. Got lots of positive energy, man. Got my stones with me. And came to mess with y'all for a little while. Then I'm going to get back to work. Oh, yeah, Big Cat Part 2 is coming up tonight. So hopefully you got your buttons set already for the premiere. And I'll be in the comments section as usual. Let me see what Cutes want real quick. I hate when people call me when I'm live, man. If you my partner, man, you supposed to know when I'm live, man. You supposed to get that notification and already know you can't bother me, man. What up, Quentin? Read your Bible. I heard that. I don't do no good if to read it and don't practice it. Yeah, I seen Cutes with Melvin Farmer. I didn't watch the video. I just watched Cutes walk up into the park. And I think he hugged Hanchi and somebody else. And then that was it for me. Good looking out, Dan. Please leave your message for 6-1. Positive energy activates constant elevation. Peace. Acronym for peace. That's what's up. 303 Life, what up, man? Shag Dog, what up, dog? That's what's up, OG Goat. As far as I know, the death penalty was suspended. It wasn't abolished. But I didn't look past no further than Tuesday. They were supposed to sign it in on Wednesday. But I think it's just suspended, not abolished, right? Well, when I read up on it, it was supposed to be suspended on Wednesday, but not abolished. They had already stopped executing people anyway, for a minute. What up, Hambone? Hambone, how you heard? Papa gonna buy you a mockingbird. What up, Cutes, man? You a hard brother to get in touch with these days. Hell yeah. Hey, right. I'm on live right now, Cutes, man. I'm gonna call you when I finish. All right, I seen you on Melvin Farmer video, man. You look like you've been working out real good, man. What? Damn. Oh, it wasn't meant for you to hear, James Hudson. All right, I'm gonna call you Cutes in an hour. All right, bro, take it easy. It wasn't meant for you to hear, but I wasn't hiding it from you either. What's up, Rick Razor, James Hudson, Kev Mac, have Doe Eye, Mumpy, Mr. Spooky, and Cat seen their interviews? Yeah. Yeah, they seen them. Cat is surprised at how many people watched this video. He's under the assumption that 15,000 is like record breaking. I'm like, bro, that's 15 million. This 15,000. But yeah, man, Cat's interview is off to a good start. Like I said, part 2 is coming up tonight, 9 o'clock my time. So that's like 7 o'clock West Coast, 10 o'clock East Coast. Mumpy said he loved the interview. A Pretty Boy seen the interview. Mump and Keith Stone love the interview. Big Rick wants me to give him a call in a couple hours, so I'm going to call Rick and see what Rick's talking about. Hopefully Rick like it. Good looking out, Mr. Russell, 303 Life. Yeah, he's first generation, bro. Yeah, he looked kind of young. And I seen people clowning about his Jerry curl, man. That's that Creole up in him, man. His hair, he just got good hair, dog. Cat got good hair, period. And yeah, he looked young. He looked young as a motherfucker, man, for his age. But you know what they say, black don't crack. Look at Lady Lil Country, man. Lady Lil Country look like she in her young 50s, you feel me? I'll be tuned in, Kev. I don't miss a beat on your channel. That's what's up, Rick Razor. Mumpy One gotta come back. He a real one. Hopefully they all come back, or I go to them, rather. Hopefully I can go to them. And if not, get a round table, get a one-on-one with each of them, man, because I love them all. I tried to, like I say, Doe Eye and Mumpy said they did it for me. So much respect to those two brothers. I think they respect what I'm doing and like what I'm doing. And because I like the way they all talk, I think Pretty Boy, Mumpy, Doe Eye, I think they all got their own style that people like. Cat got that like uneducated, how could I say it, like a uneducated swag, like seem like you talking to a dummy, a slow kid, but it's like he really remembers everything. You know what I'm saying? And he got a lot of answers. And if he don't know, he say he don't know. But Big Cat go all the way back from the hills. Apparently, he missed some months or a year as far as the introduction of 60s. But in 75, he was fully on board, and he remembers what was going on back then and where and who and how and all that. So, Angola, going to Angola twice kind of fucked up his history. But, yeah, Cat was around. Cat was on deck. Nah, he ain't slow. I'm just saying that's the perception you get from him. But it's like a swag at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can really get into Cat's conversations. And I think this interview gets better, dog. Part 3, what's up, Hutch? I know part 3, he focuses on Centinela Park. Part 4, he focuses on the history of the Overhills. So we got, I'm not sure what part 2 was, but part 3 part 4 he mentions the beef with Hoover, but he wasn't around for that. He mentions the whole, basically, a very vague but long history of the Overhills from the beginnings. And it may be a part 5, it may not be a part 5. I haven't finished putting together part 4, so I don't know how long it is. I don't know how much more video we got. He said when they start letting people out of Angola, I don't know. He went in 79 and I think 81 or some shit like that. No, he went back in like 82. So he went like 79 and 82. I don't know Lady Lil Country. I don't know shit about Angola other than it being one of the toughest prisons in America. Yeah, Cat, see, this is what a lot of people don't know, and hopefully we could get somebody to speak on it. It slipped my mind when I was talking to Mumpy, and that was never my intention to ask Keith Stone, but a lot of people don't know When I say a lot of people, I mean younger people and people from other states. The 30s was around before A-Tray Gangsters in the 60s, the Harlems. So a lot of 60s ran with Harlems. 60s and 30s are the original, you know, that old that was tight. You feel me? The 30s and the 60s. So a lot of 60s fucked with 30s and had influential friends from the Harlems for sure. So it's the same with Cat. The only difference is Cat grew up in the Harlems. Well, not grew up, but he lived over there for a moment. So he went to junior high school over there. Those primitive years when you really get into gangbanging. Um, I'm not gonna speak on where a lot of homies be at. You know, that would be like inviting people to come through, or if they're not there, then let people come through on a dry run. Feel me? So I wouldn't do that. That's like telling people where you at live when you're in a hostile area and you letting everybody know you live. You just inviting the people to come to commit violence. So nah, I'm not gonna go into that. That's cool. The 30s and 60s was tight with each other. Was very tight, very very tight. My brother-in-law was from ETG back in the day. He's from the original group. He's an older guy. Is there two Keithstones? One that was killed in '92. I mean, you just answered your own question. If one was killed in '92 and one's doing an interview, you just answered your own question. Last I heard about Monster Cody, he's still locked up. He got involved with a fight with a little dude. Little dude took off on him, and Monster relocated. So I don't know when Monster's getting out. And I'm not the guy that's gonna be updating Monster, dog. But I ain't heard from him, so that's where we at with that. Did y'all do handshakes in the beginning? I wasn't there in the beginning, and I haven't heard nobody speak on handshakes in the beginning, so I don't know. I think Big Cat, when Big Cat was in Angola, he ran across a Ludus Park in the Inglewood family. So Louisiana already had Crips and Bloods out there early. I mean, at least in their system. I'm not saying as far as gangs or neighborhoods, but they had LA gang members in prison in Angola already, in Louisiana. Yeah, I think that's when Cat first got out, John Doe. When he first got out, I think he hooked up with Corrupt in there. Because he been knowing Corrupt before he even went back to the Fed. Brothers would do some janky shit when it comes to a brother's location, without question. Trying to go head up with Monster now is a cold peace try. Ah, you might have that backwards. I think you might have that backwards, Chris Wilson. You want to try them when they're older. You don't want to try them when they're younger. Monster Cody wasn't no joke. He didn't mess around. All right, all right, all right. Times change. People change. People ain't 25 and 27 no more. People don't have the energy and the strength. People got 30 years of using drugs now. 36 years of using drugs. Uh, just giving up on life. Not having nothing to live for no more. Just don't care no more. Just want to get high. Don't want to work out. Let they guards down, thinking these dudes are youngsters. They won't fuck with me. So the things changed. It turned around, dog. It ain't go. You ain't gonna always be a hog your whole life. You feel me? And you could be a buster on the street and end up in jail, in prison, man. And you get in that cell and get down with a nigga or two, and realize you can fight, or realize other niggas can't fight. It's a whole different ball game, dog. So you can never just say one man's so tough he can't lose a fight, don't try him. And you can say this nigga won't fight back, he's a bust, he's sorry. You just never know, dog. You never know. I think I want to say he was in Lancaster, bro. Last I checked, and the last guy I talked to, he was in Lancaster. Matter of fact, put it like this: I talked to a couple brothers in Lancaster, and he was on the yard with them. Any 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 real man, any real man that been through ups and downs in his life, he realizes when he get older, jail is not the place to be. Unless you institutionalized, man, you want to be out here with your kids, your family. You want to enjoy new opportunities or opportunities you didn't seize on when you were younger. You want to be around a few friends that's still alive. You want to see your parents in their last days. You know, you want to see your grandkids if you got any. You want to play with them, go to their baseball games. You go to their graduations. So everything, the whole mental changes if you're a real human being, man. If you have any love for your family and friends or yourself, and you're not afraid to pay your own bills or live in a real society, then you know Centinela. I may have Centinela and Lancaster confused. You're right. You're right. It was Centinela, not Lancaster. It was Centinela. My bad. Centinela. I ran across about 15 black cholos. Where at? All right, Dr. M. King. Good looking out. Appreciate the comment. Who was this? Good looking out, DJ Crown J. Did Mump ever think he was gonna get out? Man, I'm gonna give y'all a funny story. Just it only take a few seconds. We was all locked up together. We was on the yard, and Mump yelled across the yard, Big Rick, come here, homie." And Big Rick walks up, big old solid dude, walks up, chest poked out. He like, "Yeah, what's up, Mumpy? I ain't got time for this bullshit. What's up, Mumpy?" And Mom's like, "Nah, homie." He like, "Hey, tell the homies what it used to look like in the hood back in the day." And Big Rick was like, "Man, fuck that shit, Mumpy. Fuck you." Rick turned around and walked away. And he was like, "Man, we ain't going home. I don't want to hear what's out there." And Mump was like, "No, I want to know what's out there, cause I'm going out there and I want to see shit the same or see what changed." So yeah, Mumpy always thought he was going home. Just like Doe Eyes said, he always knew he would go home. Rick, I don't think gave a fuck after a while. Because Rick, I remember one time they called Rick for a parole hearing, and Rick said, "Fuck that, I ain't going to no parole hearing," and he didn't show up to his parole hearing. So Rick at one point had gave up on the system, but it's good to see them all home, man. Rick's a real good dude. Rick is like the realest dude you're gonna ever run across, and solid at that. Um, So yeah, Rick's a real good dude. I'm glad he home. I got love for that dude. I got love for all of them. I know them all personally. So when I got out, first thing I did was send them a package, man. I filled up a box and sent them a cool package. You know what I mean? And then they wasn't even on our yard no more. So I had to send a package to two different institutions when I got out, and pictures, and kept it solid with the homies. Good looking out, Bo. Appreciate that. That's a good look, man. That's a real good look. Appreciate that, bro. The homie Neil Tazad is my homie. From his hood alone, there were three. All right, J Bone. Southeast San Diego in the house. I don't know none of these dudes being hooked up. I doubt it. If they was, I don't know about it. You know, like Doe I said in his interview, he wasn't he wasn't a CCO, but shit, basically that's who he ran with. I think that go for a lot of the OGs on these videos, but of course there's other dudes that was hooked up and won't admit it. At least publicly, they're not gonna admit it. Maybe that'll change one day though. But how many members do you believe are part of RSC and it's the biggest black? I don't know if it's the biggest black gang. I say it all the time. Anytime you talk about the biggest black gangs, you got to throw in East Coast Hoovers. I don't know, man. I mean, as far as Crips go, but I don't know. It's a lot of big gangs in L.A. It's also a lot of smaller gangs in L.A. Mump got out first. Big Rick came right after Mump. So Mump went in first, got out first. Big Rick went in last and got out last. I've been trying to keep up with that Jay Prince thing, but it took a whole new twist this morning, so I don't really have no opinion on that right now. Right. Absolutely, Roberto. I agree, Roberto. Roberto said if you got hands like that, get paid to fight then. I agree with that. Because if you on drugs, like your Aaron Pryors and other boxers, Spinks, or alcohol, you can still box. You could get paid, and then you could really get high. And then you could have nice things to go with it. Cars, houses, fur coats, gold chains, women, take care of your family. You know what I mean? So yeah, I agree with that. Man, I can't wait to get back to studying, man. I'm studying my craft, so a lot of things I didn't know. I'm trying to get this channel to grow. I'm trying to grow this channel. One thing that I noticed a pattern of my earlier videos, people wasn't sharing the videos. So I noticed I got a couple of videos that never even hit Facebook. Um, so it's like, damn, when I say like, share, and subscribe, I really need people to share it so people will subscribe. But the new videos, you know, the Maniac, this whole Maniac era, everything's righteous. Everything's righteous. No complaints during the Maniac era. So I like to kind of separate the Maniacs from the rest of the crowd. It's just watching videos and move right along. But the people that study this shit, that enjoy this shit, that try to help out, the people that donate, the people that spread the word, share the videos, try to help me with contacts. Those are the maniacs. Those are people I got a whole lot of love for and respect for. And never forget, I always said this is a movement. This is a movement. This ain't about Kev Mac. Yeah, my name's in there. I need to get my name out there. I need to establish this brand and establish myself as a gang historian and an unbiased journalist. But it's a movement. It's all of us, man. Y'all all should feel like you a part of this shit, dog. I mean, you can ask questions whenever you want. You guys hit me in my DMs and emails all the time. You know, I want you guys to feel a part of this shit, dog. And you gotta feel like if KM videos blow up, you blowing up. You feel me? So just look at it as a movement, dog. Look at it as a movement. Look at it as supporting one of your own. Look at it as supporting a platform that you really enjoy and love and can communicate with. And, you know, I haven't seen too many other platforms just let random subscribers come on and talk like I have. You know what I mean? I let you guys participate in the top 10s. I ask you guys questions. You guys ask me questions. I love y'all. And I feel the support is strong. I may get down on myself on the channel at times, but overall, I love you guys. And I feel like I feel like we can do better, man. I feel like 39,000 subscribers ain't enough. My goal is to get to 150,000. I feel like we surpassed that 1,000 like thing. Shit, we pushing 2,000 likes now. So I want to get to 5,000 likes. I want to start getting 5,000 likes, 150 subscribers, and really turn this shit up a notch, man. Like I said, we not asking nobody to let us in the door, but if I have it my way, we gonna knock the door down and somebody gonna come calling and want to let us up in there. Kev went touchdown. I'm taking you to Mike's Deli. Okay, for sure. Mike's Deli's all right. AC's doing all right. DJ Crown J, man, you just gave something. DJ Crown J, ease up, man. Let off the gas, bro. AC doing all right. I hadn't heard from him for a minute, but he texted me the other day. He didn't know about a couple deaths, so I was informing him about a couple deaths. Nah, I hit 1,000 quick and fast and in a hurry. I got stuck around that maybe like 10,000 and 19,000. Yeah, I was stuck at 19,000 for a long time. Then I got stuck around 29,000. But you know what? Watch this though. Yeah, I feel like it's a million view content, but I ain't gonna be greedy. 150,000 is cool. But look, check this out, y'all. I mentioned this on my story. If you caught my story yesterday on Instagram, I wanted to tell you guys this. My analytics show that 60 video, part 1 and part 2, over 50. Wait, how it go? Damn, I forgot. 50. Damn, I forgot. I gotta look at my phone. But there was more than half of the people that watched the video are not subscribed to the channel. Oh, that's what it was. It was 50 something percent of the people that viewed those two videos aren't even subscribed to the channel. And then there was another like 9% that YouTube couldn't tell if you were subscribed or unsubscribed because they weren't signed in when they watched the video. Quiet Society, good looking out. For real, good looking out, bro. Next time Jamel goes live, I'm going to ask if he can recall when Cuse asked him to pill out on Stanley. Tap in and take it back. Good folk. Jamel, man, he be so on point sometime, and sometime he just disappear, man. But he probably won't remember that. Because he tried to say he don't remember Cutes. He said he remembers Mouse, his brother. And he gives Mouse his props. Then he talk about Cute's mother and remembering his mother and it was cool with his mother. So you know he knew Cutes, man. Come on. You gonna know Cutes. If it wasn't from a run-in at Washington, it was gonna be being in the streets with Tookie and Raymond and whoever else back then. But anyway, yeah, I seen his black afro. I actually liked it. Made him look younger. Y'all went hard on him though. It did make it look like his hairline disappeared though. And him and his daughter didn't catch what a tickler is. They didn't catch that. Raymond Brown, good looking out, bro. Good looking out, Raymond Brown, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that big time. I seen a video of him dissing Cutes. Yeah, he dissed me, Cutes. He dissed Alonzo. And he low-key was dissing others. I believe Pretty Boy, Melly Mel, maybe. When he talked about those people that he don't even know, or people proclaiming to know him. I think that's who he was talking about. Yeah, it looked like his eyebrows disappeared, right? People thought his eyes was closed, man. That shit was crazy. But like I said, I like the black afro, man. Personally, I liked it. And then I felt it kind of funny that we was all sitting there judging another man, a grown man at that. You know, when you get up there 64, 65 years old, man, we shouldn't really be judging them dudes, man. They live their life. They can tell us some things. We can't tell them a whole lot of things except about modern technology or modern or current events. But that's on him how he want to look and how he feel when he look the way he look. You know, it's up to his daughter to give her opinion of how her dad looks or how she feel about her dad. But yeah, y'all go on and bang that like button, man. We got some real supporters showing up today, man. Bo, Quiet Society, Raymond Brown. I hope y'all all tune in and check out Big Cat Part 2 today. I ain't gonna make no promises, man, on if y'all gonna like it or not. But I promise y'all like Part 3 and 4, though. Especially those that's always talking about they don't know about Overhills and how was Overhills viewed back in the day. And so you'll see the history of the Overhills and how the 60s and other Crips had Centinela Park, which Cutes already had told it in his interview. And then you'll see when the 60s gave up Centinela Park, when they started beefing with Hoover, but you won't find out why, because Cat don't know why. Wait. Is the war between ETG and 60s because Monster's book? I think you need to reword that, because the book was about the war, so we know the war wasn't because of the book. So you need to reword that, bro. I got a serious situation. I could use your insight, brother. Highlight it. Do $2 and highlight your serious question. It's a blessing. They 60 plus guys are alive. That's what I'm saying, man. A bunch of felons. Fourth Ave boxing. Yeah, these bunch of felons, man. You go on and fight some of these felons if you into boxing like that. I enjoyed part 1 of Big Cat's interview. You know, I'm going to be honest, it was too short. I laughed and talked about you guys for complaining about short videos, but at the end of the day, I thought Cat Part 1 was too short. Part 2 is just as short. So I lengthened it in Part 3 and Part 4. So Part 3 and Part 4 will be a little bit longer. A triple OG at that. If you didn't grow up in South Central in the beginning, you just don't know. Right. Kev, do you think ETG 60 war was worth it for the 60s in your opinion? I don't think no inner city war was worth it for nobody, man. You know, in my estimation, it was worth the retaliation because that was their friend. That was their childhood friend, dog. Like Spooky said, when he left, a part of his childhood left. You know, Doe-Eye, everybody said he was such a good dude and a solid dude. So that hurt them. And like Mumpy said, they didn't know how to respond. They didn't know how to react to losing their first friend after 5 years of war with Bloods. So the retaliation at the time was worth it. And I'm going to use the words of Doe-Eye. At the time, it was worth it. But nah, hell no, it wasn't worth it overall or in hindsight or later down the road, because it was too many lives lost, and not just amongst Crips, because it fucked the Crips up heavily, mightily. But also you gotta realize how many innocent lives was lost in that war. Everybody that died didn't gangbang, man. It was some mothers that died. It was some brothers that died, little kids that died. A lot of people died in that war. You know, innocent females got killed in our neighborhood. So, hell nah, it wasn't worth it. No gang war in the city of Los Angeles was ever worth it to me. We lost too many people. It was worth it to the people with these mortuaries and funeral homes and getting paid to do the service and rent limousines and rent tuxedos, you know what I'm saying, to people that's selling suits. It's worth it to them. They got paid. They got paid and was able to send their kids off to school. Well, if you go back and look at Nuggets video, I believe Nuggets said he did and his homies did. I don't know personally who was dressing up as females. I couldn't tell you that, but I could tell you people used to put on burgundy chucks, burgundy strings, red hats and shit like that. But I couldn't tell you who was dressing up like women. I know my father's friend. My father had a partner that was a huge drug dealer. And I don't know where he grew up, but he had a spot in Compton. He had a couple spots in the front hood Compton. And, you know, his game was he'd go up in his spot, you know, like almost like a thug. And I say that because dressed like a gang member, but he wasn't ever a gang member. And he would walk out that motherfucker in a dress and heels. You know, he would have girls come over and stuff they bra or stuff they panties and bring him girl clothes, bring him some heels. And he would walk out in heels and shit. And that was to keep the police from following him and always thinking that he was still there. So I don't know no 60s that dressed up like women. Harlem's had it bad about that chameleon shit. Cat-Mac videos, you know, this is for sure. Let's see. Compton Wiz, what up, dog? Oh, Computer Wiz, what up, man? I always thought that said Compton, but I was always looking on my cell phone. Computer Wiz, what's up, bro? Garrett Fields, what's up, man? Good looking out for the comment. Keep the truth coming, Houston, Texas. Damn, good looking out, bro. Keep up the work, KM. Great series on the RSC versus ETG. It's interesting how most of these guys RSC are from Texas or Louisiana from RSC. Big Rick, Keystone, Pretty Boy, Big Cat. And it'll be amazing to find out where Babyface and his brothers came from. There's other guys, you know, one of my dogs, one of the guys I looked up to as a kid and still love and admire. Big Waco is from Louisiana, from New Orleans. Who else? So and you know him and his brother. Who else? I don't know where Squally D Nim was from, but yeah, we got some other dudes like the Warlocks, the Motor Mouses. It'd be interesting to find out where all them dudes is from. They probably from that same neck of the woods, Louisiana or Texas. Hutch, man, Hutch. I say all the time, man. We ain't gotta get it. We do not have to get along. We do not have to kick it with each other. But we do not have to be enemies. We do not have to go to war with each other. We do not have to give each other dirty looks. You know, social media, I'm almost to the point where I don't even want to fuck with Instagram no more. I want to just cut my Instagram completely loose. Because all I see is brothers hating on brothers. Civilians hating on rappers, civilian hating on gang members hating on rappers, gang members hating on gang members, Crips hating on Bloods, Bloods hating on Crips, Crips hating on Crips, Bloods hating on Pyru, Pyru hating. Like, goddamn, man, y'all don't have nothing better to say, dog. You don't have nothing better to do. You know, that shit gets tiring, man. That shit gets old to me, to my eyes. If that's what other people want to do, that's cool. That's your playground. Do it. But for me, man, that shit get tired, dog. I get tired of seeing that shit. So once again, good looking out. Keep the truth coming from Houston, Texas. Raymond Brown, Bo, I appreciate all that, bro. But damn, man, we don't have to keep hating each other. It's shit's crazy. Me and Hutch, you know, even like a few people made comments about Houston dudes. And even some dudes from Houston made some comments about Houston dudes. But my thing is, once I opened up talking to Hutch and seeing that Hutch was a real one, Hutch is like my friend now, man. I could call Hutch. Hutch can call me. You know what I'm saying? Hutch will come pick me up. You know what I mean? If you shut doors on people, you really shutting doors on yourself, because there's so much wisdom and knowledge out there for us to attain. It's so many good dudes out there that we would never know are good dudes if we don't fuck with them. And if you just go around looking for somebody to hate, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get hate in return. You're going to end up in prison or jail or shot or stabbed or fucked up because you bring it upon yourself sometime. We know bullets don't have no names, but if you go looking for trouble, you're going to find that shit. And so, Melly Mel always say, we information poor. Well, you could get information if you listen sometime and you go out and you talk to other people and respect other people's fight, other people's flight, other people's story, other people's race, religion. It's easy to stop this shit, but nobody really want to stop it. When I say nobody, obviously not nobody, but a lot of people don't want to stop it. They want to see it keep going because they're not happy with themselves. They're not happy with their own lives. They caught up in something that was meant for a teenager, and they don't want to let it go 30, 40 years later. We just all got to remember, we men before anything, we black before anything, or Puerto Rican or brown or whatever the fuck you are. And another color doesn't make that person your enemy. It's what's in that person's mind and that person's heart that makes them your enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, stereotypically, we think all white people are devils and racist. But if you fuck with them, you gonna find out a few of them are cool motherfuckers. A few people been raised around blacks, love blacks, fuck with blacks. So everybody ain't the same, man. And same with Muslims. See how white people dog Muslims out, man? But then look what happens in Australia. 49 people get killed. So I'm going to leave it at that, man. I really don't want to dwell on that negative energy. Like I say, I'm sitting here with my blue tiger eye that give me some positive energy. You give it out, you get it back. Anonymous American, what's going on, bro? You had the LOL about the racism, the white shit, huh? The Muslim shit. Man, for real, man, for real. But we man, it needs to stop. And like I say, man, I'm not asking nobody to peace. I ain't asking nobody to stop doing what they do for their dead homie or their dead brother or their dead parent. But I am saying, you don't have to hate everybody. Get your man. Get the man you're looking for. Don't take it out on the whole community. Don't take it out on the whole color of a rag you chose to wear, or a whole color of skin, or a whole religion. You know what I mean? Get your man. But New Zealand, man, what I said, Australia. See, man, I be fucking up, man. If it ain't the dementia setting in, it's just the fact that I'm open about being ignorant to the geographical nature of this world, and just goes to show you how racism is, race, different race, and I don't know that shit like you guys know it. Yeah, I seen it said 49 in New Zealand. Somebody said 48, but I seen on CNN it was 49. Unless they gave one of the Muslims their life back, You never know dealing with CNN. CNN gets shit wrong too. I be looking at shit CNN be doing. They get shit wrong too sometimes. The fact checkers. So I consider myself like CNN. I fact check, but I'm going to still get some shit wrong too. So good looking out for correcting me. You know what I mean? Soldier Alil. Mashallah. Jussie Smollett. My man blamed it on Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett finna sue you, dog. He finna find out who you are and sue you, dog. Judge a man by his morals and principles, not by the color of his skin, says Jeremiah. Because when you do that, you miss something or miss somebody that could become an honest friend. Yeah, for real. For real. And that's what I'm saying. Anonymous American, Muslims have their own problems just like everyone else. Yeah, we all got our own problems. But some people really don't have no problems. They make problems. Like I'm gonna give you an example. Those actresses with millions of dollars that now videos are surfacing of them worried about their kids not having a future. Man, can you imagine having millions of dollars and having a nanny for your kids and being able to put your kids through the best of schools, even though it was done in a crooked manner? Can you imagine those type of people thinking they kids got a problem compared to people that's in low income housing, that's in projects, that don't have a job, can't get a job, don't know how to read or write? You know what I mean? And in a gang infested area or drug infested area. I mean, it's no comparison. But yeah, I feel you though. Good looking out, Anonymous American, man. Damn, today's a great day, man. This positive energy really worked, dog. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate you guys. I don't know what made this Friday so special. It's the 15th in a Friday. Is that what it is? Friday the 15th. That's what it is. 98% are not with it. Forget all that negativity. Let me hold something, money bags. I heard the fuck out of that. Meet me in LA, I'll let you hold something, dog. I'll let you hold a camera or my camera bag. And to that person earlier that asked, did I have any film classes? No. In junior high school, I had a film class. When they had to reel the reels and you had to splice the film and you had to develop your own film and splice it and then sew it together for the projector. Yeah, I did that in junior high school. But nah, with this new digital shit, nah, nope. Yes, ma'am, Lady Little Country. Yes, ma'am. G. Lou show, I believe dude was on drugs. I believe it was the drugs that had him tripping like that. And then, of course, he got to believe his own lies because now he's so caught up in it. He probably got some type of mental problems, though, that they haven't discovered yet. I'm sure if he go to trial, they're going to find some mental help for him. Or when he end up in prison, he's going to go to the psych ward. I'm pretty sure, dog. Having money sets them up over regardless. Yes, Victor Johnson. Yes. That's my take on that as well. I went to Webster Junior High School, man, with the Sotel Threses, the Venice Threses. Santa Monica got ran up out of there. Really, Culver City got ran up out of there too. But yeah, that was a stronghold for Sotel and what do you call them dudes? Them Mar Vista white guys, them suicidal tendencies, or something like that. You put that you attended Harvard on your resume, you automatically getting 6 figures. Imagine that. My man going in on them. Friday's always special. Man, this was a special Friday. I hope it's a April 15th on a Friday. OG Kevin, I know you, homeboy Big Cat was a rider. He did time in Angola. Big Cat was a big figure back in the day. Like Big U said, when we were little, Big Cat was a big motherfucker. Motherfuckers was scared of Big Cat. But times change, man. People grow up. Man. Like AC Baba Louie said. Motherfuckers was scared of Raymond Washington. Raymond went to prison and came home. Motherfucker wasn't scared of Raymond Washington no more. So yeah. When you young, and you older and you bigger than people, or you in the game before people, you tend to have a big edge over people. But once you get older and that age ain't no big difference, the size ain't, there's no difference no more in size, physical size or reputation. Now you got a challenge. LA, what up? A lot of youngsters are staying in school and going on and graduating from college. My son been in college for like 9 years. My son ain't graduated yet. Both my daughters though. Both my daughters graduated. Matter of fact, my first daughter is getting ready to graduate again. She graduated from UCLA twice, and now she's getting ready to graduate from USC. Mom's, only thing I know is mom's came from New York City. I couldn't tell you a street or nothing else. New York City is all I know. Mom's came from New York City to California when she was a little girl. Mm-hmm. Yep. Did you talk about the Big Stretch interview on Street TV? You know I didn't watch that interview, man, but I got 2 texts about it. I heard he was dissing Crips. I heard he wanna keep the separation going between C's and B's. And heard some shit that I can't put on the internet. And then another text just saying Stretch go hard, and Stretch was representing. What's your thoughts on Big Stretch interview? I just gave them to you. I don't have no thoughts because I didn't watch it, but I just told you what was told to me. Boy, rent going up. I see they just gave Inglewood rent control because Inglewood was getting over on brothers. Inglewood was kicking all the brothers and Mexicans up out of Inglewood. But I see they just passed a law where they got rent control in Inglewood now. So Inglewood gonna have to stop raising rent on everybody so fast. They're gonna have to do it over a long period of time. Yeah, but nah, I'm not talking about that. You sent me the video, but I didn't watch it. I had 2 people text me. I had 2 people text me. Not DM me, but text me. My thoughts is Big Stretch was high and kept talking in weird, dangerous circles. Antonio Smith said Stretch goes hard. That's what one of my partners said, the same thing. He said Stretch go hard. And the other one took it as disrespectful to not only Crips, but to the dividing of black people, further dividing black people in LA. I heard of American descendants of slaves. I couldn't really tell you much about it as it slips my mind at the time. You know, it is. It is a changing of times. It's a changing of guard and it's a changing of times for sure. Uh, a person has the right to be mad at change, but I was raised up on people fear change. I've always been taught that people don't want to change because they fear it. You know what I mean? Um, it could be costly to your reputation. People can figure out who you are and what type of guy you really are. And some people just want to live the way they was brought up to live, homie. Okay, Kevin, that sheds a lot of light on it, Kevin. See, nobody told me that. So yeah, that sheds a whole lot of light on it, Kevin. Okay, loyal. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Flint, I'm trying to fall out of the foolishness, homie. I'm not trying to fall into it. I'm trying to fall out of it. Kev, they saying you paid 500K for your daughter to get into USC. Man, my daughter did her shit on her own, man. My daughter been an A student since before I even knew she was my daughter. Shout out to my daughter, Amina. Shout out to Amina. And I wouldn't be a father if I left out Kimani and Kevin. So shout out to all my kids, man, for going to college. Never being arrested, never going to jail, never gang banging. Shout out to all my seeds. So if I had 500,000 to send her off to USC, man, she could pay that back now. I gladly welcome that back. What up? What up, Norway? What's happening with you, man? Growth and mindset is the order of today. Growth and mindset is the order of the day, y'all. And I'm trying to grow every day. And I'm trying to get my mind right. As I always say, I waited till I got 50 years old. I wish I would have did this shit when I was like 23 years old. Oh yeah, I was in prison when I was 23. But I wish I would have did this shit when I was 27 years old. Or 19 years old or some shit. Shout out to KM Kids, give me hope for Lady Little Country, you make me laugh all the time. Good looking out, Quincy. Appreciate it. I don't know if the Dodgers going to win the World Series. Did they pick up somebody that we really needed? I don't know, man. I know we'll be in the running for it because it's really no competition in our division, man. I mean, people think Colorado's competition. I don't see Colorado as competition. I see Colorado as the Rockies. So I think the Dodgers are in the top, one of the top teams in all of baseball that got a chance to go. Jay Walker, good looking out. I always get you confused with Baby Crazo, man. That's his name, too. From the Biddy? What? From the Biddy? I'm supposed to have a Biddy interview coming up, dog, but I got to go to the Biddy to do it, man. I got to go to the Biddy to get this interview, man. Hopefully you there and you can watch my back, man. Hopefully you can make sure they don't go left on me, dog. Keep up the great work. For your information, your son is a career student. Yeah, he is. He really is. He a good hustler, though. My son's a good hustler, though. He got his own store. So, he got a real poppin' store. So shout out to my son. He got something that I never was able to do. And it's really popping, and I encourage him to keep up with that store. And hopefully he get a bigger one, a better one, and make more money and more money. So he can look at my mistakes and make his, you know what I'm saying? And he can avoid those mistakes. And that's what I love about this history. When we get these history from these old dudes and you see they were all friends. Yeah, I seen George Jackson's documentary. When you look at these gang interviews, you can see where some of these old dudes went wrong as far as falling out with friends, getting fucking over people in prison, missing out on life in prison, and things of that nature. You can learn from that and you can avoid them same pitfalls. All right. I'll be looking for that fight tomorrow. I'm going to be looking for Big Cat's interview first, though. Tonight, and Sunday night. And then I got to get this other one uploaded so y'all can watch that Tuesday night. And then I got to hit that Hiram Clark. I got to work on that shit. And then we'll come back to Mumpy, Doe-Eye. American Cholo, respect, Kevin. Helping keep the history alive, yet helping to break the cycle so we as minorities can all prosper. Good looking out, bro. I appreciate that. What city are you from, American Cholo? If I can ask. If you're so willing to answer, what city are you from? My man say Mickey get knocked out, dog. Oh, poor Lakers. Man, why you come up in here and mess this whole live up with that Lakers shit, man? LeBron's gonna need help like he's always needed help. LeBron has always needed help. Of course, every great player needed help to win a championship. Nobody's ever done it on their own that I know of. North Hollywood, 818. All right, that's what's up, dog. North Hollywood. Good looking out. Kev, did you get to see when Bill Clinton came to 60s with Keita Rock? I don't remember where I was when he came to the playground. I couldn't tell you where I was at. I see a lot of people got pictures with Bill Clinton, though, but I can't tell you where I was at when he came. I don't remember. That's not in none of my notes. The only way I could find out is I'd have to go find the article of what date they came to the playground and line it up with my in and out of jail situations. I may have been in the county jail at the time. Shout out to Russ putting a hoe and his pet dog in place. I missed it. What happened? I'm from Compton, but I live in South Carolina. Break the cycle, Kev. American Cholo beefing with Zod? Is that who Zod's beefing with? American Cholo is beefing with Zod. Is that the dude, bro? I seen I seen that video and I seen Zod's response. Man, Kev, when can we get another Kev and Crazo live? Me and Crazo, our time is off right now, man. Crazo don't be around when I'm ready. He'll tell me he gonna call me back or call him back, and either he don't call back or I don't call him back. So our time is very bad right now. Our chemistry's way off right now. Hope we get a Dino. You got Dino for sure. All Dino got to do is show up. Dino already got his place on the list. So yeah, Dino for sure. If he show up. American Cholo is cool. I'm gonna get to know American Cholo. His donation and his comment meant something. So, and y'all recognize him. So I'm gonna recognize him too, and get to know what he about. I didn't know he was the one beefing with Zod though. If that's true, if that's really him. KM taught me it's never give up on people. It's never too late to change, even if we're life without. Man. Everybody love Crazo. Yeah, Crazo got that swag everybody like, man. Crazo speak that real until it come to them Broncos. Leave the Broncos out the conversation and you got a real nigga. I remember Bill Clinton came to my hood in 92. I reached out to shake his hand while I was standing behind a bush and the Secret Service almost tackled my little ass. You might have been trying to pickpocket, man. I seen what Crazo said he wanted to do a live, but I'm telling you, dog, our timing ain't matching up right now. What the hell? He walks through, shoot everything up, goes to the trunk and gets another chopper. Comes back and shoots everybody on the floor again with headshots. Damn, that's fucked up. See, this is my thing about being in a crisis like that. If somebody comes up in a mosque or wherever you at, a school, a workplace, your home, whatever it is, when they come in and get the bussing and the bussing stop, you check, you make sure they gone. See, that's when you gotta take action. Now somebody gotta try to get that motherfucker before he get back to his car, or y'all gotta be ready for that motherfucker to come back. When he come back, y'all got to be hiding behind doors and shit so you could tackle his ass when he come back in there. Or just run out the motherfucking back door. Get the hell up out of Dodge, man. Don't lay on the floor for that motherfucker to come back, especially he taking headshots. Man, you got to get up and run if you're not going to prepare to catch that motherfucker or be waiting on his return. Fuck yeah, man. Get the fuck up out of there. City council. City councilman took a picture with me in class. Politicians will use you. Donald Trump is good at that shit, man. Donald Trump will get the only black person at a rally and say, look at my black friend. Or look how they did in Congress. Had old boy use a black woman as part of a friend of the family and use her as a prop. Or look at Donald Trump when he did a State of the Union address. He invited basically 3 criminals, 3 felons, and used them as props. Yeah, that's what politicians do, dog. That's exactly what politicians do. And this the man that's so tough on crime. This the man that want to block our borders. This the man that want to separate families from each other. But then he find 3 black people that he want to use as props. You know, it's crazy. The world is one big hypocrite. Politicians are definitely hypocrites if you don't pay attention. We've been hating each other, man. We've been hating each other, but yeah, Trump turned it up a notch. I agree Trump plays a part in it, but we've been hating each other. Motherfuckers is mad. They pissed that Obama couldn't do nothing for him, and Bush couldn't do nothing for him, Clinton couldn't do nothing for him. So motherfuckers was looking for that one savior, you know. Donald Trump is like Jim Jones, homie. People gonna follow Trump and listen to what he say and believe in what he say. No matter how many times he lied to you. He look you straight in the eye through that teleprompter or that video camera and lie to you. And you know it's a lie. And sometimes even he come back and change the story. So he got people believing in him when he don't believe in his damn self. That shit's crazy. Ladera Park, P. Wise, Ladera Park. He tried to use Steve Harvey and all the blacks were mad. He tried to use a lot of people. And a lot of politicians do. That's what they do. But where in the hell, what happened to Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton? Are them dudes still alive? They still living? I'm curious what happened to them dudes. They've been out the news for a long time. That's rare for them dudes. Does Al Sharpton still have his TV show? I don't watch MSNBC, so I wouldn't know if he's on there or not. But I'm not, I don't even want to leave you guys today. Since y'all been so good to me, man, I don't even want to go do my homework and research, dog. I want to sit here and fuck with y'all now. KM, did you know Big Cass? I knew Big Cass. Rest in peace. I knew Big Cass very well. Kevin Whitfield, that's the homie, got killed in Hoover Hood, fresh out the penitentiary. Getting his Jerry curl done, had 60 tattoos, took his shirt off, and was kicking it like he was in the hood. And they came back and killed him. Hey, Kel, you seen that video on the other gang channel? We just talked about that. Al Sharpton, yeah, when you get old, you start losing weight and shit. Yeah, he do look like a smoker, though. He been looking like a smoker with that that fucked up ass perm. But, and being a CIA or FBI informant all them years. But, he used to have a lot of good things to say, man. So I used to listen to Al Sharpton, man. I never followed him. I used to listen to him, though. Kevin, L.A., we got Danny Bakewell and Mark Ridley Scott. Mark Ridley Thomas. Kev, come back on tonight. Before or after the cat interview? Mr. Lack, what time you want me to come on, man? How many hours? Or tell me what city and time that you in. Jesse Jackson had a girlfriend, allegedly. He allegedly had a girlfriend in Baldwin Hills. I knew this lady in Baldwin Hills that used to babysit my kids. She was actually my father's friend. And they used to always talk about Jesse Jackson coming over there to scoop her up. And I used to be like, damn, that's crazy that America don't know, the world don't know. And then that shit came out. I text Cass Caesar and Quake last week. I try to stay in communication with my guys. I text them both. And they both text back. We didn't get into no conversations or nothing. I didn't know that about Jesse Jackson, man. Shout out to Jesse Jackson. I didn't know that. All right, we could talk about the video after, go live after. All right, I'll do that. I'll go live after. I know y'all gonna have some shit to say. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes though. That way y'all can comment first. Then I'll go live. So give me like 13 minutes. Give me about 13 minutes after the video, I'll go live. That way everybody can like, share, and comment. Steve, good looking out. Everybody else don't. I figure I had to. Good looking out, Steve, man. It's contagious. Very contagious. I tried to get Dino to sit down with Kitchen Mo. You know what he said? No, I don't know what he said, but I can imagine what he said. East Coast don't like kitchens, man. Kitchens seem like they not tripping off East Coast. Seem like kitchens regret it, and East Coast don't. East Coast seem like they got a chip on their shoulder because kitchens wouldn't turn East Coast. That's just from my observation, from my standpoint. Democrats pimping black folks for years. I mean, it all depends, man. See, I don't agree with that. There may have been instances where Democrats raised a lot of money from black folks or tricked black folks. But there's instances where Democrats done shit for black folks or for folks, period. And people won't acknowledge it. And some of those things that come to my mind are like the death penalty. Look at Pete Wilson. If you're not from California and you don't know who Governor Pete Wilson is, look him up. Pete Wilson versus Jerry Brown. Who do you take? Take Jerry Brown all day long. No matter how slick Jerry Brown is. No matter how many people Jerry Brown got locked up. Jerry Brown let a lot of black people out. Jerry Brown saved a lot of black lives. Jerry Brown actually lives in his community, in the community with a lot of black folks. So, you know, that's a very general statement that I would disagree with. And of course, on a local level, a lot of them politicians are from the ground up, and so they know people in the community, and they build you up and build off of you until they don't need you no more. So yeah, they'll use you, but only to a certain degree. Yeah, Jesse and all them dudes sold out without question, but still, they done some good for black people. Trump letting them out too. Trump let a couple of people out. Yeah, he did. Trump let a couple of people out. Trump didn't do nothing for California as far as letting nobody out in California. Trump's working on a federal level. These black politicians work on a state level and a city level, a local government level. Yeah, the Terminator too, man. You know what I'm saying? And dumb motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you who the dumb motherfuckers are in California. The dumb motherfuckers voted for the Terminator because they liked his movie. That's who the dumb motherfuckers are. And the dumb motherfuckers that didn't vote at all. Because if I remember correctly, the Terminator won and didn't even have a lot of votes. Terminator could have easily been outvoted if my memory serves me correctly. Pete Wilson was a motherfucker. Pete Wilson was the straight devil. Without question, Pete Wilson was the devil. They started KKK. Democrats started KKK and voted against every civil rights bill. Okay, now you're going way back. You're going way back now, so you really. What up, Joe Farrell, man? I'm finna upload Cat Part 4, dog. I try to reach out to you. I didn't hear back from you. But yeah, you going way back now, shit. Them not even the same Democrats, dog. It's not even, they don't even have the same focus no more. Oh man. But anyway, another thing, man. Kel, would you interview Lil Monster's son? We already spoke on that. He said he was gonna do it. He gave me a word that he was only gonna do it with me. So we'll see what happens. Kel, what about hood politicians like Bo Bozo Taylor from Unity One? From my understanding, Bo Taylor was a real good dude. Now, mind you, I'm talking about somebody that wasn't close to Bo, that didn't know Bo like that. Some of my homies that knew Bo real well had a lot of love for Bo and a lot of respect for Bo. But then I done heard from people that was close to Bo Taylor from, I don't want to say his side, but that wasn't from my area. They had bad things to say about Bo. So again, when you start talking about politicians, whether it's on a hood level or you getting government funding from that shit, or you running for White House or Capitol Hill, is you can be cool with people and shit on other people, or you can be beneficial to some people and say fuck others. You feel me? So that's just the nature of the game. That's why I say we all hypocrites, homie. We all hypocrites in some type of way, shape, or form. Big Mumpy, legendary. We need a short one on him. I think I said it about 5 times recently. I'm going to run the Mump interview by itself so you get more of Mump. I'm going to run Doa interview by itself so you could get more of Doa. Just like I'm doing with the Cat interview. You feel me? Yeah, everybody's looking for a whole new party nowadays. People are tired of the traditional 2 parties that seem to run everything. Yeah, Lil Monster's son is from 60s. Kev, can you do a live shout out one day to fallen gang members? That way we can see some names. People can post names. Yeah, hell yeah, Lady Country. I could do that. Yeah, I could definitely do that. Boy, it's going to be a lot of names. A lot of names. Then we're going to really see how much destruction that we participated in. Yeah. Did the IFGB kill any Crip before 1979? Or was Tyrone the first death? I don't know, but I would speculate they killed somebody by then. Shit. Out of the Watergates, the IVCs. Who else? A-Tray gangsters, the 9-0 gangsters. I'm sure they probably killed one. I don't know if they killed any A-Trays or 60s though. I mean, it was told to me no 60s died before 79. 79 was the first casualty, period, from what I was told. I mean, yeah, casualty, because we had a homie, Steel Bill, that was killed in the 70s for doing a burglary. I think he got killed by like an old white lady in the neighborhood or some shit like that. Kev, you think Bone is the reason Suge in prison? I'm not speaking on dude. According to Monster, they lost a homie to IFG before Tyrone died. All right, so A-Tray lost a homie before that. All right. Of course, we've been lied to, homie. You can send me that information, though, so I could check it out. We've been lied to in everything. We've been lied to in gang banging. We've been lied to about slavery. We've been lied to about a whole lot of things, bro. Um, so yeah, I don't just hold that against all Democrats of today. But yeah, of course, we've been lied to about a whole lot of shit, bro. We've been lied to about who discovered America. We've been lied to about what Jesus Christ looked like. We've been lied to about milk. You know what I'm saying? Milk does a body good, and too much milk consumption fucks up a body. We've been lied to about drink all this water, drink all this water. You gotta have water. You need bottles of water, and then the plastic's contaminated. We've been lied to in the water in Flint, Michigan, when they said the water was safe to drink and the water wasn't. We lied to on an everyday basis, bro. You feel me? Remember, cigarettes try to say that tobacco didn't cause cancer. I mean, that's just some normal shit. Sometimes it's just the miseducation. There's no studies on some things. Or sometimes they just think you dumb or sheep. What up, Joe Mosley and Palm Trees? What's up, bros? Care will OG Q's talk about his brothers. OG Q's told me off camera he will not talk about his brothers. But he seems to be loosening up. And for those that wasn't here earlier, when I had Q's on the phone, I just want to share this with you guys. Q said that video with him and Melvin Farmer was from last summer. He don't know why Melvin just decided to air that video. But that's a video from last summer. Q was looking pretty good and in shape last summer, man. Everything was created and invented by a black man. Pretty much. Not everything, but pretty much. Kev, the water dirty in Compton too. Was milk or white women do the body good? I don't know, man. Ike Dollar, what's up, Ike Dollar? What's going on, man? Hopefully you guys all got your t-shirts, dog. I guess I'll do an hour and a half, man. I'm gonna get up out of here in a few minutes. Get back to my studying, man. I got to study my craft, man. I got to get more subscribers without cheating, without paying for it, without getting fake followers and all that shit. So I got to work on it. And it's fun. It's going to be fun doing it. It's something I want to learn. It's something I'm working on. So Avalon Gardens was hard. In that video, he said 2018, every major city has bad water. Man, you know, you guys get so much water out here in Texas, man. You guys ought to have some shit cleaning water up. Y'all get plenty of water. In LA and Vegas, you gotta recycle water, dog. You go to jail and you getting recycled water. You know, they slowly sneaking recycled water into the city pipes and not telling people. But you guys get plenty of water out here, man. Y'all got so much damn water. Dre, good looking out. Can you do an interview with Pookie Twin from 90s by himself? Pookie Twin is also on that list. Pookie Twin also confirmed that he would do a one-on-one. Yeah. Just got out of class. I stay liking and sharing. Good looking out, man. I appreciate everybody that likes, shares, comments, and of course, all the subscribers. Be sure if you're a maniac, be sure to tell a friend to subscribe. I'm sure everybody got one friend that's not subscribed. Tell them to subscribe. Even if they don't watch the videos, just subscribe. Get some real subscribers. And hopefully they turn their notifications on and participate in the lives and all the new uploads. OG Goat, good looking out. My man said, don't leave. Man, I gotta leave. I gotta work on these videos so I could be ready for this cat interview tonight. Little Crazy Boy, been a long time, bro. What's up with you, man? You know, I gotta talk to you, dog. I gotta talk to you, Little Crazy Boy. Fig is a good interview. King O, Tiny. What's up, bro? I don't know if I can interview Fig Newton. I don't know. First, why don't y'all DM me his something on him so I can see who he is and what he's about. I don't even know him. Never heard of him. So I think on one of my last lives somebody mentioned him. This is like the second time I've even heard of him. I don't know who he is. Send me something on him. Kev, how long you think gangs from the 20s and 30s lasted? I don't know. Good question. I don't know. I couldn't even give an opinion on that. I don't know. But I know they still putting in work on the Gambino family in New York in 2019. I know they still getting knocked down, man. Ain't that crazy? The first mob boss to get killed in a long time, dog. It just ain't never over, man. It ain't never over when you're in this lifestyle, my nigga. Good job on that Tyrone and RC history. I'm glued. Yeah, that's over with. So I'm glad you was glued. Tune in to Big Cat, man. Big Cat. I'm glued. I'm glued to Big Cat's series, man. And that's not no sarcasm. That's not no disrespect. I'm into Big Cat's interview now. Good looking out on the comments for Tyrone and the 60 history. I thought it was pretty good myself. But I like Big Cat's interview a little better. I think y'all gonna love. I don't know. I can't speak on Mumpy and Doeye's interview yet. I have to look at it. I have to start putting it together before I can speak on there. But Big Cat's interview, I like Big Cat's interview. I think y'all gonna love part 3. I think part 3, Centinela Park, is gonna be big. Little Crazy Boy, did you used to go up to Centinela Park, homie? Little Crazy Boy, was you ever up at Centinela Park? I saw that KM shout out in the comments. That's funny. What KM shout out? In what comments? James Moore, holla at your boy. S-Mac does a good job questioning. I told y'all, man, my partner, man, he in this shit with me, man. So he gonna have the type of questions that we look for. You know? I told y'all before, without him, there would be no me, man. We feed off each other. We get we get information from different people and share it and collaborate. And we talk to some of the same people together or individually. So, yeah, shout out to Smack for sure. For sure, my partner. He know what questions to ask. He know what y'all looking for. Park Village making a movie about how they hide in arms. That's fucked up, Palm Trees. You a cold motherfucker, man. You always come up in here with that bullshit, man. Funny character, I may say. Yeah, I said Big Cass, Kevin Whitfield, rest in peace. I don't know how many other ways to say it. Big Cat came across like he was a hog back in the day, pushing a hard line. That's what's up. Nah, the rapper dude, nah, not the rapper dude. Wow, Palm Trees be going hard, man. Palm Trees be going in. Do a short mini on Batarams. The Bataram went through my pad. Yeah, me and the homies used to go up there. We used to have the burners in the towel like we was going swimming. Shit. I used to always go to Centinela Park, but not on no Crip shit, not on no 60 shit. I used to go to Centinela Park as a kid, walking through Inglewood, walking past your house, walking past Rooster and them house, walking through Inglewood to get to Centinela Park. Man, remember Michael Jackson used to be up there. I think I got a picture with Red Fox. Not with Red Fox, but yeah, I think a picture of Red Fox in Centinela Park back then, like 76. And then that picture of me in a Ram jersey is in Centinela Park. I think I was like 9 years old at the time. Maybe even 7. Maybe 9 years old at the time. So, I grew up in Centinela Park, dog. We'd rather go to Centinela Park than Ladera Park. But I used to be in Ladera Park as well. I used to be in that park over there by Dorsey. Jackie Robinson. I used to be in that park. We used to go swim in that park. Used to be at Van Ness Park. Play basketball and swam at Van Ness Park. Man, as kids, you got energy just to walk all over the city. So we was hitting all the parks. That was just some normal shit for us. Mainly during the summertime when you didn't have shit to do. You wake up in the summer, it's hot, sunny, and you just start hitting parks and shit. We used to walk to Fox Hill Mall. Remember that shit? Yeah, we went to Kenneth Hahn and Cheviot Hills Park. I didn't walk to Cheviot Hills, but we used to go to Cheviot Hills Park. Stocker Park was too weak. Yeah, as kids, you know how it go. We was hitting parks, man. That's how we did it. But like I said, it wasn't on no crip shit. I wasn't cripping. But I used to hit all the parks, though. Where is Triangle Park? Triangle Park, I believe Triangle Park's the one in View Park, right? Crazy boy, ain't that Triangle Park in View Park? And over there down the hill? I think that's Triangle Park. I think they changed the name of it, though. Kev, who got you banging? As in, who was your direct OG? Man, I looked up to a bunch of OGs, man. Big Waco, Big Looney, Moose Capone from Fire Trey Avalon, my brother, Money Mun, Banker T. I'm missing somebody. I didn't look up the Big Maniac, but Big Maniac was cool. He wasn't cool with my brother, but he was cool with me. No, I'm sorry, not Big Maniac. PJ, Big PJ wasn't cool with my brother. I didn't fuck with Big PJ. Big Maniac was cool. Big Cat in the early days before he went to Angola. Then I had the Brumleys on my block. I didn't know they was like 60s. I knew they was West Side Crips. I didn't know they was 60s though. But yeah, them the ones. I'm missing somebody. Blue, the homie Blue, which is Cute's cousin. I'm still missing somebody though, and that's about it. Big Feast from the other side of the hood. Yeah, my brother's from 60s. Monteith Park. I remember Monteith Park. Where's Monteith Park at? I remember Monteith Park, but I can't remember. Triangle Park was Monteith Park? Yeah. I think they changed the name though. I can't remember. But yeah. We used to play football in that small ass park. We used to play other hoods in that park. We used to play football in that park. That was like a neutral spot. So we didn't have to play in the middle of the street on 54th Street grass. So we would go to that park. And people too lazy to walk to Ladera and Centinela. My pop Slick from Luthers Park. Buddha Market. We should have played football in Buddha Market's parking lot. That's what we should have did. But I'm out of here, y'all, man. I've been in here over an hour and a half. I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to give my homie a call, give Big Rick a call, and Cutes a call, then get back to work. I'll see y'all tonight live. No, Mad Dog was from the other side of the hood, and Mad Dog really ain't as old as he seemed. So, no, I never looked up to Mad Dog. I used to gamble with Mad Dog and joke with Mad Dog. But never, I didn't get no cripping from Mad Dog, no. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all take it easy. And see y'all tonight live in the comment section. And then I'll go live at the viewers' request immediately following the Big Cat Part 2. I'll see y'all. Y'all take it easy, man. Y'all be careful. Thanks for all the super chatters, man. I got the bag today. I appreciate y'all, man. March 15th, historic day for Camac videos. Bang that like button, and I'm out of here. Peace.